All right, hey, what's going on? Welcome to Going Dutch, Dating for Dummies. I'm Kane Holloway. I'm the host of this show, this dating show. I'm here to help you. Do you feel like a dummy? Can't figure out dating? Well, you're asking the right person. I'm just as dumb as you are. I have a guest today on the show, calling in from our Discord at No Scope Comedy. I got a painter and an entrepreneur, WYLIE B. Hi, WYLIE.
Hello, hello. Hi.
WYLIE B is a good friend of mine. She paints mini murals. She is. What's your relationship status right now, WYLIE?
Single Pringle.
Single as a Pringle. You know, Pringles come in a tube of many.
I know they really do.
Mm-hmm. And they
I
lay
don't
on
know
top.
why they're relating us. Why are they relating us? I mean, it's just, it's for the rhyme. It's all right. It's all right.
It's totally fine. We got a few things to do with WYLIE here today. You're gonna give us your expertise on dating. I got a couple things
Yeah.
from Reddit. I want to get your input.
Hit me.
You got well. First of all, what's your whole mission statement for you're a painter. I want to get that out. Tell people where they can
Okay.
follow you to check out all
Yes.
you do and all your paintings and all your commissions.
Yeah. So I am working to spread awareness around ocean conservation through art and through the emotion that you can plug into art. And my stuff is basically a psychedelic underwater universe, and I'd love for everyone to come join me there. So
Mm-hmm.
you can find me on Instagram and on the internet at WylieB, and then it's just wylieb.com. Pretty
Oh yeah.
straightforward. Yeah.
We'll put that all in the description so people can find it. All right, WYLIE, what is your thesis? First of all, before I get to this, what are your thoughts on dating and dating in general in California?
Oh, okay. I was like, in modern society, in California,
In Puerto Rico,
in Puerto
in
Rico. Yeah.
in the psychedelic underwater space you find yourself.
Right.
I feel
Dude, I
like
wish we could date in a psychedelic underwater universe.
I know. I mean, imagine the wonderful warm environments, the mermaids, the dolphins. Got to watch out for the
Yes.
dolphins. They're the sexual predators of the
The
underwater
dolphin?
world.
Yeah. There's like there's reports on reports.
there is a Harvey Weinstein of dolphins just free flown in the ocean right now. My lord, we got to
Like so
stop these monsters. But what are your thoughts?
okay.
You told me a whole tale today, which led you to. We don't have to talk about that if you don't want to. But essentially, you found yourself in a better headspace coming back from a tryst, we'll call it, or a
A
rendezvous,
dalliance,
a
if you
dalliance,
will. A dalliance.
if you would, please, a dalliance. And
Yeah.
you kind of walked away going, well, that was what it was. And normally it would have put you in some different kind of headspace than
Yeah.
you typically would be in. But you came out of it going, that's what that was. I had a good time. And I'm here. I'm open. I'm ready to go. Also, you just got done with like a 4 month long, or I can't remember how long it was, but you went on a couple months break of dating. You didn't do it for a while.
hmm hmm Yeah, and then I came back with a vengeance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, I had this indulgent dalliance, as one would say. And usually, I mean, obviously, to want to fly out to see somebody, you're feeling really great about them. You're feeling really groovy. Like there's a vibe. It feels good to be around them. And usually, after spending a weekend together, my pattern's always been like, and now we continue dating. And and this time around, I was able to take a step back and see just how not great that would have been for me, that situation,
Mm-hmm.
and immediately stepped out and was like, you know what? I'm gonna take all my money off the table
Mm-hmm.
and never
Mm-hmm.
mind, and I'll see you later. And that used to take so much longer for me to do.
Yeah.
And this was just like actually turning around at the first couple of red flags.
Oh, okay.
Whoa,
Yeah.
what a concept.
Instead of being buried by them,
Yes.
instead of being overwhelmingly slapped by
Instead of
red
like
flags,
kidding yourself that you're like, they're orange
every time they
ish red.
every time they wrap you up in a cozy blanket, it's just a big red flag.
Just one big red flag.
And you're
Yeah.
like, this is nice. And then anybody with green flags that come to wrap you up, you're like, get out of here.
Green's not really my color.
Yeah. Well, it feels like you're getting into a more healthy headspace as you traverse the dating world. Let's do a quick little. Let's do this. I found this on Reddit. Am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend because he only dated skinny girls? Okay, you ready for this?
Wait, okay.
All right, so this is kind of becoming a thing, and my friends are split. I really don't know how to feel about it at this point. So strangers on the internet judge away. I am a 26-year-old female. My ex-boyfriend is a 30-year-old male, and we've been dating for about 8 months, give or take. He says he doesn't have a type, but I have seen the girls he's dated, and they're all skinny. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody is amazing in their own bodies. But I am not skinny. This has become a point of contention in the relationship. I have a mid-sized, unproportional body. My friends compare me to Jessica Rabbit quite often. Not looks-wise, but body-wise. Fun fact, my first crush ever was Jessica Rabbit, the cartoon character. All right. That was an editorial from me, WYLIE, just so you know where we're at, since this is essentially
I was about to
radio.
say, like, fun fact. I'm like, well, wasn't that everybody's first crush?
Yeah, but it was mine specifically.
Okay.
I love her.
Okay.
Lola Bunny,
Okay.
also. I have a long torso with short legs. I'm 5'6". I found out through hanging out with you
girl,
that...
Same, but I'm 5'3". Like, at least you got, like, 3 more inches of... Wait.
I learned that. I think you told me that all women they're short. You have tiny little legs, but you guys all have longer torsos. So anytime I'm ever sitting next to a girl, they all seem taller than me because my torso isn't as long as my legs are.
Mm-hmm. That's not just. I mean, that's some short girls. Some short girls have equal proportions. Me, however, I'm like 6'2" when I sit down. Crazy.
Yeah, it's really crazy. You're the tallest person I've ever sat next to.
Thank you.
So my defining features are my waist, which is very small, and large chest. I'm an FG 32 or 34 depending on the bra. So
what?
Large chest, small band, thick thighs. She seems like she is like cartoonishly hot so far from what I'm reading.
That's what you're describing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like she's like, I'm not skinny. It's like you have a little waist and thick thighs and a huge chest.
Oh no.
I don't know what your boyfriend's problem is, but he's a fucking loser. You sound incredible. Okay. I usually wear crop tops and high-waisted whatevers. I would give my boobs away or drop down to a B cup for one Fazoli's breadstick if I could. I've never had Fazoli's breadstick, so I couldn't.
Sounds legit. Sounds legit.
Yeah, producer in the chat says, hello, nurse, at the description of this girl. Okay, now here comes the problem. My ex-boyfriend, I'll call him Caleb, has never been with a girl with a chest. I have a very common skin condition called intertrigo. Basically, when friction happens on the skin mixed with sweat, I get red and irritated. A lot of women who have larger chests or even sometimes on their thighs have this condition also. I have never had a problem with it, and I know how to take care of it. The first time Caleb saw it, he kind of freaked out a little bit. We went swimming. It was hot, and we were outside in bathing suits for 9 hours. Even if you don't have into trigo or whatever, that'll fucking...
That'll do something.
Yeah, that'll chafe something up. My lord. Put some pants on and take a shower. Okay. When we were changing at my place, he saw the red marks right before I popped in the shower. He point blank said to me, "Ew, what is wrong with your chest?" What the fuck? Yes, Wiley, thoughts on that so far? You hate him?
At no moment do you look at your girlfriend's body and first say ew. Like, what?
unless there's like a severed arm hanging off of you, don't say ew.
like unless you are covered in boogers from like a dragon sneezing on you.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, which would be an incredible thing to ask. Oh, ew, why do you have boogers all over you? Oh, a dragon had a cold. I'm sorry, back up. What the fuck? What did you just say?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Ew, I asked him what he meant, and he said, "Why is it so red and swollen?" I explained what I had and the skin condition, and it's super common. He asked me if it's contagious, and I said, "No, it's not. Google it if you must." And I went and I showered. Afterward, when we went to bed, he didn't touch me. Not even a kiss goodnight, nothing. I tried to lean in, and he said, "Oh, I'm okay," and went right to sleep.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm okay. Yo, I'm okay without a boyfriend at this point, all right?
Yeah, bro. She has red bumps on her skin. It's like, it's not like it was on her vagina and then you're like, "Hey, what's that?" And she's like, "Oh, it's straight up herpes I haven't told you about." Yeah. I would, if you had herpes, didn't tell me about it, and then there was a flare up and I was like, "Ew, what's that?" And you go, "Oh, that's herpes I've never told you about," I probably wouldn't want to kiss you the good night either. But since it's a skin condition, you're being an asshole. And also, we are now veering very far away from the skinny girls thing. This, you know what I mean?
This is not skinny girls. This is like, your humanity freaks me out.
Yeah, truly. Next time we were out at a bar with my friends, I put my hand up in the air and Caleb immediately pulled my arms down to my sides. I was shocked. I asked him what he was doing, and he said, "Well, I don't want other people to see your disease."
So listen. This guy, mostly just uneducated.
Yeah. Also,
like, he has misinformed himself. Even though she's explained it clearly.
Yeah.
He's choosing to not understand.
So the producer said he's like looking at pics of Intitrigo and he says, "Don't pull it up on screen. It's kind of intense." Yeah, and that's fine. At one point I had and I think I still do, it just lies dormant in my body. What's the skin where you get like a skin rash? I can't remember the name of it, but you get like your skin will get like really hard, crusty. Fuck, I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, I like all over my torso had this like outbreak. I didn't know what it was, and it like was red all over my stomach and up my chest, and then it like hardened and became. And I was like, "Oh, this is who I am now. This is part of my life." I'm gonna be. I'll start dating blind girls so they can kind of read my body, because I don't want anyone to see it. And my girlfriend at the time also wouldn't. She like touched it when we were trying to like get intimate, and she touched it and immediately recoiled, and like didn't want to have sex. And so then I went to the doctor, and he was like, "Oh, it's this. Put some cream on it." Okay, so He says, I don't want anyone to see your disease except I wasn't red. Caleb said, I still don't want to take the chance. You're wearing a crop top after all, so you could accidentally show the spot and people could see that, and that's gross. My best friend Kay overheard him and asked him what his problem was. Before he got a chance to say anything, he said, oh, the red marks, and she lifted up the shirt and showed him her redness. Now, to preference, she did not flash him. She showed him her underbust for clarification. This woman's like from the 1500s. She's like, I have a large chest, and he showed him his underbust. Kay points out and says that it's normal for women with big boobs and now to be a man and get over it. After this, I felt like Caleb was making little jabs at me. Maybe you should wear a different shirt, not show so much cleavage. I said, no matter what shirt I wear, I'll always have cleavage. It's not a choice. I swear he mumbled, I wish it was a choice for me not to have to see that nasty disease.
No.
Yeah. We were going to
I don't believe this person exists.
Caleb said, I don't think you should just wear sports bra. He's like telling her what to wear. Oh my God, this thing is long as hell. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Caleb said that's not okay. Okay. So fortunately, this has been a prevalent topic of conversation because a lot of my other friends have remarked to him, oh yeah, I have this too. Also, my friends' boyfriends have been like, oh yeah, my girlfriend has this, whatever. I also have no issues with it. Maybe these girls, did they all meet at the same skin treatment camp? It's like they all have it. This has been a known issue because how many times...
Epidemic in their town, their city. Yeah,
do they live next to like some sort of pollen plant that infects their skin? Yeah. He said he makes jokes and jabs at me in front of my friends. I told him, okay, it's fine. You think I'm gross. You find me unappealing. Totally fine. Let's break up. Kayla said that's not what he's saying. He didn't want to break up. He would get over it at some point. I guess this is just something I have to deal with, dating a big girl. Oh, that's where we get to the skinny stuff. I said, no, that's not just that. I've told you multiple times. She's tired of hearing it. You may not realize it, but you make me feel bad about myself. I'm changing in ways that I don't like. I'm tired of repeating the same things. You have having the same conversations. If you don't like something about me or you can't get over something I can't control, making me feel bad is not going to change it. And we've had He started apologizing, and I was just done. So I kicked him out. He's texting me that he'd get over it. I just had to give him more time. None of his ex-girlfriends had it, so he didn't realize it was a thing with women. I didn't understand that skinny girls didn't have this disease, and I felt so disrespected having the same conversation, blah, 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 blah. This guy, regardless of her bumpy skin red rash that she gets, should be kissing the ground she walks on for how hot a girl he landed. Like the fact that she breaks out here and there is you kind of take your lumps, because I'm sure this guy has some weird fucked up thing. He doesn't, it feels a little bit like he might be projecting, because I
think so. He probably had like really bad acne in high school, and then he had some crazy glow up, and he's like, I'm never going back there.
Yeah,
I can't go back to anything that reminds me of this time.
I mean, maybe, and some of our mutual friends think that I should be nicer about it and more understanding, especially that I knew that he's never dated a woman my size. I don't really like the excuse, though, so I'm an asshole. So am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend because he has only dated skinny women? And that's
the question?
Yeah.
There's no question. No, there's no question.
Yeah.
This guy sounds like the worst.
Yeah, bro. He's a fucking... I mean, the way she described herself, she's like incredible. It's like that's a body that guys leer at.
A work of art.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And so then he's like, he has you, and now it's...
That body inspired artistic movements, you know?
Women get surgery on their body to look like Jessica Rabbit. There's women out there who pay millions of dollars in plastic surgery so they can look exactly like the cartoon character. They go, make me look like this girl, and the proportions are insane. And she's only hot because when you see the comparison, you're like, oh my God, why'd you do that to yourself? Because like that's just like, it's an exaggerated version of a person.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so like it's like,
I'm pretty sure Jessica Rabbit didn't even have a nose.
Jessica Rabbit had a tiny little nose, but that's not what we were looking at.
Okay. But listen, I'm just.
So
I'm with you on the exaggeration. Okay, I'm just.
The question is misleading. Am I an asshole for breaking up with my? Because the problem isn't the skinny girls. It's like if the skinny girl had. What's the fucking rash that I was talking about? If the skinny girl had had eczema and just was like had like a fucking breakout, and would he be like, ew? He'd probably be like, ew, back to that skinny girl. Like, what's wrong with your elbow? And it's like, I'm ashy, motherfucker. I got eczema, bitch.
The tinier the nose, the bigger other things appeared in comparison.
She had huge lips, big eyes, big long red hair. Jessica Rabbit is the hottest cartoon character ever drawn. But other famous women have snatched waists, big butt. It's like everything is also exaggerated, and they get that naturally. That's what the people are. It doesn't matter. Either way. You're not the asshole for breaking up with this guy. I can't believe your friends are split even a little bit. Because again, it's not about skinny girls. He's using that as an excuse to be like, well, I've never dated big girls. It's like, blow me.
It's about accepting your person in all the ways. Like, if you're gonna be there for me, you gotta be there for me, even with my weird skin.
Yeah, sometimes I'm gonna have weird things growing on me.
Sometimes I'm not cute all the time, okay?
Yeah. Sometimes I look like I was drug out of a swamp.
It's hard being so cute all the time.
Oh, tell me about it. Oh my God.
I mean, like at least I wake up with like level 7,
Sure. Absolutely.
That's what you can ask for.
Yeah, you wake up a 7, you try to get ready to be a 10, you go out, and then the night gets away from you. And the next thing you know, you're a 4. You're looking at, you got mascara running down. You're throwing up in the sink, and you're like, "Oh my God! Every decision I've ever made is the wrong one." Then you wake up a 7 again.
And then cycle just continues.
The cycle just continues. What's the correct way to approach your partner having a concerning skin condition? I wish that somebody would have just like anytime there's like anytime I've ever had some sort of like medical thing, the people I've been with, not all of them, but sometimes have been like, oh my God, what's wrong with you? It's like, okay, I can't wait until you have something weird fucking growing off of you. I'm going to point and I'm going to laugh. I might shove you down the stairs. How you like that? Okay. Stop fucking with me. But just, approach with as much comfort and softness as you can. Hey, I noticed there's red bumps around your huge boobs. Can I ask you what that is? And it's like, oh, I have into trigo or whatever. And it's like, oh, okay. If I touch it, will it grow on me? Will I become a big giant red bump? Will I become into trigo? Is my new name into trigo? Don't just go, ew, you freak.
You know what would be even better? Like one step beyond that. It's like, okay, I understand. Is there anything, like, what would be the most comfortable for you? Like, do you want to just curl up and watch a movie? Do you need me to go get you anything? Do you
Yeah, do you have ointment? You want me to put on gloves?
Create a ward for me, would you?
Yeah, could you make a comforting experience? I'll light some candles, unless that flares it up. No? Okay, great.
Yeah.
I'll light some candles. I'll get some cream, put some gloves on, and I'll rub you down. Also, don't talk about how she's a big girl in comparison to what? The twigs that you fucking date? It's like there's what do you mean? You just like you have an exceptional beauty in front of you who sometimes gets bright red like a stop sign. All right, why don't you just give her a fucking break? This dude is an idiot.
Okay, so what was his name? We didn't have his name, right? I feel like
It was Caleb, she said.
Caleb. Okay, yeah, I started to see.
Do you have something to say to Caleb?
Caleb, this behavior is canceled.
Caleb, you're a big dumb dummy.
No, this is buck up a little bit.
Yeah, stop being such a bitch. All right, people have weird red spots.
And they always will.
Yeah, put on a COVID mask and get in there. Put on your miner's fucking helmet light and get down there and get dirty. Get in the mud with the rest of us. All right, you ready for the next one?
Bring it.
Am I wrong for ending things with a date after she kept different rules for different guys? All right, Here we go. I am a 26-year-old male. I have been going on dates with this woman. She's 25 since in the last 2 months. We haven't talked about being exclusive since things haven't gotten that serious, but we have mutual interest in each other, so we kept going on dates. In the same time period, I have also gone on dates with a few girls, but I don't feel the spark to continue dates with them. So at least for myself, I stuck to this girl, and I hope for things to fare well between us. I knew that she's also seeing someone else, and she was transparent with me about him. I haven't met him, but why would you meet him? What? Why would you meet the other guy she's dating?
Well,
okay, yes.
Well, maybe.
Uh-huh.
Maybe. Because maybe.
Have you been dating multiple guys and then one of the guys you've been dating was like, "Hey, can I meet the other guy that you're kicking it with?"
I offered.
Yeah, what are you offering though?
For them to meet.
To do what? To be friends or like have some sort of like
hey, any friend of mine is a friend of yours. You know what I mean?
Are you trying to invite what I think is a three-way wrestling match?
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Okay, so that makes more sense than if the guy had no interest in what you're speaking of, if we're being vague. Your Greco-Roman wrestling ring that you have in your boudoir. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say that he has no interest in doing that. He's not a wrestling fan, as it were. What the fuck?
Wait.
How else would you think you're gonna meet? I would never think to meet the other guy. Yeah.
I just feel like there's there could be a nuance here. Like, if everyone's dating casually.
Uh-huh.
You know, we're all dating casually. Like, I enjoy spending time with you. This, that, or whatever. The other. There's like a group hang. And you're like, hey, I'm going to this thing. And, you know, this person that I'm also kind of seeing or also seeing is going to be there. But I'd really love for you to come too if you'd be open to that sort of thing. You know?
Mm-hmm. Again, these are things that you've done?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
How did that play out?
They didn't want to meet each other.
Of course they didn't. Why would they? Why would they want to meet each other? You're dating a guy. Let's say you're really into this guy too. You're dating this guy. He's dating another girl, and this girl has no interest in any kind of wrestling match with the two of you, right? So he says to you, a guy you like, "Hey, you want to meet this other? I'm going to this party. This other girl I'm seeing is going to be there. Also, there is potential I might go home with her. You want to come kick it with us? You gonna go to that?"
This sounds like the bachelor date.
Yeah. Oh my God. Should I tell the bachelor date?
Yes, but hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. A couple ways to go about this. And this is realistic. I don't even know if it's gonna be, if it's funny, but like you could be like, what are you're going into this okay, if this guy invites me, he's like, this other girl that I'm dating is going, and would you like to come? I'd be like, okay, who do you intend on going home with? Like, right, like, just is this you guys are on a date and like I'm gonna come hang, or like I don't know. If it was clear at the beginning, then I think I would be down.
To go hang.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a nicer person than me. I would never do that. I remember my when I was I was like courting my girlfriend at the time. She had a roster going, and I was trying to like get a roster going. And one of the guys she was dating, because she did this to me, and one of the guys that she was kind of seeing was having a boat party, and I knew the guy. I knew him, and I kind of knew some of the people that he was like inviting on the thing, but I didn't know him well enough to be invited to the boat party. And so she was like, I'm going to this boat party with this guy. You want to come? And I'm like, no. And she's like, well, why not? And I'm like, because I'm sleeping with you. And if I go on the boat and and I see you with him, I'm going to immediately want to leave. And then if I go on the boat and you're hanging, you're what?
You're gonna be on a boat. You can't leave.
I know, and I'm gonna hate it. So I'm gonna hate being on this boat, and I'm gonna not have a good time. So then,
you like boats?
Yeah, I love boats.
Okay, great. Okay.
But if we go on the boat, he invites you, you bring me, then we're hanging on the boat, and you're just all over me. He's gonna hate the boat party. I mean, he's gonna sit there. And he's going to hate that I'm there.
He walked the plank.
He's also going to be so confused because he knows me. I'm not invited. So when I walk up, he's going to be like, what the fuck are you doing here? And I'm going to be like, oh, I'm with her.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to that. What, are you out of your fucking mind? And then she ended up not going on the boat party. We ended up like doing other things.
Okay, I just had a realization around this. Guy asked me to, no. If I had to ask this guy to come meet the other guy I'm dating. Okay, if it was flipped, I'm going to meet the other girl that he's dating. I think right now where I'm at, like, dating seems so dismal.
Sure.
That like if I even see any potential with somebody, which hasn't happened in a long time,
right?
I'd be like, hey, you know what? Fuck a classic love story, you know? You can do anything these days.
I mean, I guess. So the producer asked, do women want to put men into combative situations so the dudes fight over them?
Yeah, probably, kinda.
Do you feel that way? Do you feel like you do that with guys?
Oh my god, if I had guys that actually wanted to fight over me right now, yeah, I want to see that.
That is the only reason you're inviting two guys you're seeing to meet each other. It's to one go, she's mine. No, she's mine. Like it's that fucking Michael Jackson, Paul McCartney song. She's mine. Yeah. Oh, the girl is mine.
That was really pretty.
Thank you.
I think it would turn anyone on. But you want to be fought over. You want to be so desirable.
People fight.
That males
sure.
feel the need to claim their territory.
Yeah, and I see the appeal of that for sure. That's you know what that is? That is, we play a little game on this show called Turn a Red Flag Green. And that would be your red flag. You turn green. He fights other men for me. That's a red flag. You turn green.
You can tell I'm a smut girly when
you dig it.
Yeah,
you like it.
I think I do dig it. Yeah.
All right, we're going to keep going with this letter. At the beginning of our date, she mentioned she was looking for a serious relationship and needed time to engage in any sexual intimacy until she found that comfort and space. I agreed to that, and she was okay since I don't have a high libido these days. Wah, 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 wah. The other day, we finally engaged in sex after we engaged.
In sex.
Ew, that's worse than saying we made love.
Engaged in intercourse.
We engaged in sex, and it was me. Beep.
And then I saw her underbust.
I saw her underbust, and I said, "Ew, what is those red bumps?"
Cannot engage in intercourse.
What the fuck? Okay, so the other day we engaged in sex. I'm a fucking robot. I know it's none of my... Okay, I got to know she has engaged in sex already with the other person she's seeing. I know
She's already engaged in sex?
No! You're not engaged in sex, are you? Oh! Not engaged in sex? Nay! Nay, I say! Okay. What a freak. Okay, she also going on dates with the other person at least 2.5 months. This is a robot. Okay, and she is already engaged in sex with him. I am not bummed out about the number of times they had engaged. He keeps saying engaged. Take a shot every time he says engaged. Engaged, but already rather the timing of the first one they had, which was around the first week or so they met. I tried to be open and progressive about all this, but I felt bad. I was made to wait for a couple of months, not to compare, but I felt like I was being treated as a second choice. Yeah, dog. I'm going to say you were being treated as a second choice. You already admitted your libido isn't very high, so she's not feeling that sort of like sexual like drive that you would have to bed her if if that's how you would put it. So yeah, he's right in feeling that he's a second choice because he doesn't seem like a good first choice. He's Chat GPT. It's fucking freaking me out.
I'm all for waiting to have sex with somebody if you really like them. You know, like you hit it off right off the bat and you're like, this person is special. Like, I think it's cool to wait for a second to not rush that.
Yeah.
So like there's like at first I was like, okay, maybe it's because she really likes him. But then I pack it up. I'm like, no, she was like, he was like resistible to her.
Oh,
compared to this other guy.
Yeah, the other guy, she was like, we need to get home now. We need to have this dalliance right now, as it were.
Yeah. Walking down the street with my friend today, and I'm like, you've seen this guy? She met a guy off Hinge. I'm like, you've seen this guy for a couple days in a row now? She's like, well, yeah, I mean, I'm addicted to his dick right now, so.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah,
it'd be like that.
Sometimes it'd be like that. It's like you got good sex, you got good sexual chemistry, and maybe you need to go in the lab a couple more times and then figure out if you got the same kind of chemistry when you're not deep inside each other, engaged in sex, as it were.
Yeah.
Okay. I contacted her yesterday and told her how I am feeling and just blocked her. Okay. I didn't wait for a response, nor I was looking for one to safeguard myself and my emotions. Am I wrong for doing so? Is this how the current dating space is looking like? Oh, you send her a little fuck you message and then blocked her, you big giant pussy. What a pussy. Let's see what people are saying. I will not say wrong. I will say maybe the blocking was a bit much, but if that's what you got to do to move on. Look, I'm all about blocking. I will say this. I
think it's a healthy practice. I think it's very helpful.
Blocking is the best thing you can do for a situation you find yourself being mistreated in. block everybody. If I'm gonna drag an old mantra from my last podcast I used to do, called "Don't Take Bullshit from Fuckers," I think we say always be blocking, no matter what. It's the ABB. All right,
ABB, baby.
It's the ABB. Always be blocking.
Engage your ab.
Engage your ab. ABB. Okay. Engage your ab. Always be blocking. Block everybody. Just, it doesn't matter. You don't want them in your space anymore. Sure. The thing I don't like, number one, is you sent a shot. You sent a drive-by little, and I can't imagine it was nice. I can't imagine you send out some little factoid about yourself where you're like, oh, well, just so you know, I felt like I was second choice and I wish you would have done better. Block. I don't think it was that. I think you said something nasty and you didn't want to see the response. That's my
This kid in high school, he I don't know who it was and I never will, but Hail Mary threw a full carton of chocolate milk up into the air over the whole lunch quad area.
Okay.
Right? Just into the crowd of all of us at lunch break. And it hit me in the face.
Oh,
and
God.
Exploded all over my juicy tracksuit.
Nice. Oh, did it say juicy on it?
Yeah, and I was wearing Uggs.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry.
It gets worse.
Okay.
I had braces at the time, and so because it hit me in the face, it cut my lip on my braces, and I had to go to this stupid nurse.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, this whole thing is that's how it feels when somebody sends a message like that, and they're like, and block, disappear, and you can't do anything back. I want to make sure that you don't even know where this came from.
Yeah, I agree. Also, the producer says milk on the tracksuit. We call that a double juicer. That's what who said. Okay. So what do you think? Is this guy a big dumb dummy?
This guy is a big dumb dummy.
I think
I was really rooting for him.
Yeah.
Then he turned into a big dumb dummy.
Yeah, go back and reread that and realize, brother, you...
Yeah, it escalated so quickly.
Yeah, you talk like Data from Star Trek, first of all. Second of all, don't say engaged in sex. It's worse than saying make love, which is one of my biggest pet peeves. People are like, we made love. Shut the fuck up. No, you didn't. Okay? You make every time.
You did.
No, making love is a very specific thing you did. That is a specific thing you did that night.
Church. Yes.
It's not every time. And if you say, because there's douchebags out there that say that shit. There's videos of guys who they're like, what do you do when you have sex? Or what's like your reaction when you have sex with a girl? And it's like, you mean when I make love to a girl? And it's like, nope, I don't. I mean have sex. You absolute douchebag. Shut your goddamn mouth. Ew. Ew, you mean make love?
I don't.
I make love to everyone that I am with. I'm always making love. Oh, are you? So everyone gets that? Everyone gets that level of passion from you in the bedroom? You're fucking lying. Okay? Don't lie to me. All right? We're big on not lying here. 2 mantras. Always be blocking. Don't lie to me.
Don't lie to me.
Don't lie to me. Yeah, I think he's a stupid, dumb idiot. And also, yeah, sometimes you got to reread what you wrote to realize, yes, you were the second choice, brother. You didn't give her the type of excitement you thought that you were. And it's very apparent in her want and need to be with this dude over you. And that's not her fault. That is, you guys didn't have the chemistry. And that's not even your fault. You know, you just didn't have it. So she waited. Then she wanted to see how you'd be in bed. And, you know, it turns out not good enough to keep this whole little second. You were the second on the roster, or third or fourth, or wherever you were on the roster. You know,
Yeah.
you just didn't make the cut, homeboy, and that happens.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, little sweetheart. Okay, I posted on Instagram, and I want to ask you this, Miss Wiley.
Also, real quick, this milk on the tracksuit thing, I can't get past it because double juicer. I'm good on time. I'll be fine. Um, Double juicer. I'm like, wait a second. Do you juice cows? Is that what we're doing
You milk
to get milk?
you milk cows, but yeah, it's the
Yeah, but
juice. It's the juice, yeah, for sure.
it's cow juice.
It's the cow
Okay,
juice.
it's the cow juice. Okay, continue. One more question.
Okay, this is actually I put it out on Instagram.
The cow juice.
It's the cow juice. There's three things. There's three pillars of successful dating advice and dating in this world. At the Going Dutch show, it's always be blocking, don't lie to me, and it's cow juice. All right. What is the dumbest reason you broke up with someone, and then the dumbest reason someone broke up with you? We have a few people that wrote in. Dumbest reason you broke up with someone. Someone wrote she was a truck gal, loved trucks. That's a really dumb, funny reason to break up with somebody. And then they said the dumbest reason someone broke up with you, too into movies. That one hurts my heart a little bit. That hurts.
Okay, so that would be totally why someone would break up with you.
I know. Nobody loves movies like I love movies.
No, nobody really does.
I know. Next one was dumbest reason you broke up with someone. They had a lot of guy friends. I now have a lot of girlfriends, and I feel dumb in hindsight. Yeah, you were a little jealous.
Insecure.
Yeah, insecure. Dumbest reason you broke up with someone. They were too nice to me. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Someone likes the bad boy.
That's happened. That has happened.
Mm-hmm.
That actually kind of goes with like one of the stupidest reasons I ever broke up with someone.
I would hold on to that because I want to hear about that.
I'm holding on to it. I just mental pin.
Dumbest reason someone broke up with you, shorter than she thought she'd be comfortable with.
Oh.
That's a really funny way to put that. You're shorter than I.
Test drive, and she's like, "No, it's not right." It just doesn't. It didn't handle the turns quite right.
Oh, you poor short little guy. Okay, or gal, whoever. Dumbest reason someone broke up with you. I embarrassed them in front of their friends. ... Get a sense of humor. Those are good. Okay, what is the dumbest reason you broke up with someone, WYLIE B?
So it was a combination of he was too nice.
Oh, okay.
And okay, hear me out.
Okay, give me a second for hear me out. You gotta let me. Okay, I need to prepare mentally for hear me out. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna play a little.
You're gonna be okay.
I'm gonna play a little music just to get me in the.
No. It's really not that big of a deal.
Okay, I really want to set this up. Okay, go ahead. Hear me out. What?
He didn't make any noises. He didn't make any noises when we kissed. Like he wouldn't let his lips make like the kissing noise.
What would happen? What?
He would somehow avoid like the lip smacking sound, if that makes sense.
What the fuck? How do you even accomplish that?
Kissing. How do you mute kissing?
Yes. How? How? Please explain. How the fuck you do that? What?
It's not something to be explained. It can only be shown, and yet I don't think I would know how. I don't know if I could try.
I need to see this. What did you talk to him about this? Like, hey,
why don't you make noises? Why doesn't your mouth make any noises?
Yes. Did he say anything? I might have
asked it on a slant while we were drunk and we were in college, and we just giggled it off probably, but
you didn't dive into it.
He ended up writing me. I broke up with him, and a week later he wrote me a letter and like drew a little drawing on the letter about how he thinks that we really could be good together, and it was so sad.
And then he put on lipstick and he tried to make like a kiss seal on the envelope, but he didn't get close enough because he didn't want to hear the smacking sound.
Yeah, he didn't go for it hard enough, so no lipstick got on.
Maybe he didn't have any saliva in his mouth. Maybe you were kissing a scarecrow.
Yeah. Whoa.
Dude.
Yeah.
Did you guys make out? Like, was there tongue involved at any point?
Surely there must have been.
Oh man,
I was a
but
make-out bandit in college.
yeah, making out's fun as hell. And if you don't like a lot of tongue, we can't be make-out buddies. That's how I feel about it. And if you don't make any noise, it's a dumb reason to break up with somebody.
Yeah.
But also, I'm not that's not surprising. Like I stopped. I didn't break up with somebody, but I stopped like trying to engage with this person after. Let's try not to engage in sex with this person after we made out, and like the way she kissed was so awful. It was like it was so light and airy. It was like if Cool Whip was a person. It was just like pockets of air.
Wow.
And would do this thing where would kiss and then pull away and open her eyes and look at me, and I'm like, this is like our second date, dog. Don't fucking look at me like that. Like I just was like, the intimacy is not where you think it is, and the kissing is also turning me off. So the eye contact is kind of actually freaking me out more than anything. So yeah, I get not wanting to. If they don't kiss good, then how are they gonna do other things? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. So, WYLIE, before we get you out of here, what's your like one chunk? What's a mantra to leave the viewers, the listeners on? What's a WYLIE B dating mantra you think people should try to follow as you navigate the dating space yourself? We're not experts, we're just as dumb as you, but we're trying to help. What's your mantra of Dating for Dummies mantra?
If he wanted to, he would.
Hey, that's a good one.
Period.
That's a damn good one, and I like that.
If they wanted to, they would.
Homie, if they wanted to, they would. They would. They'd try.
Listen,
try a little harder.
They would because they want to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I dig that. That's really great. WYLIE, where can everybody find your stuff? One more time. Plug all your stuff.
You can find me on Instagram at WYLIEB, WYLIE, not any of that WILEY stuff. And WYLIEB.com. But I'm actually taking a break from Instagram right now, so let's go old school. Contact me on my contact page on my website. Send me an email. That's what I want.
All right. Go to WYLIEB.com.
Go to WYLIEB.com.
All right. That's good.
I trust that they can navigate from there.
I'm sure that they could.
I trust.
Way to leave the people on a great note. Thank you for coming on and being a guest. You were fantastic. You're going to see more of WYLIE doing some Going Dutch stuff with me. You can see video of us. We're going to be doing some dating cues, be out and about in the world. And if you have any questions for WYLIE or myself, you can send them all to Kane Holloway, No Scope Comedy, on Instagram, as well as Going Dutch. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and both No Scope and myself, and look out for all the cool shit we have coming on. And that's it. That's the show. Everyone say goodbye.
Bye.